residents of the Achimota-Kisseman area calling on the government to address the issue of malfunctioning streetlights in the area. For several years, commuters and drivers have been saddled with the poor visibility on the road, often leading to accidents and recently causing increased criminal activities. Ejubi Wiafia Kenton has more in this report.
A properly functioning community requires the provision of all necessary facilities to ensure a good living experience for residents. These facilities include water supply, hospital services, electricity, and road infrastructure. For persons living within the Achimota and Kisseman area, this functionality is being disrupted. What appears to be a well-constructed and safe road during the day turns dangerous at night. This is due to the non-functioning streetlights along the stretch. While some of these faults stem from genuine technical issues, others have been caused by unscrupulous individuals.
What you see before me is actually a street light which is supposed to be functioning, but as it stands, this is the state we find it in. The cables which are supposed to power this particular street light have been disconnected. Now, we cannot tell for a fact how it got into this state, but severally we've had concerns and complaints of some citizens disconnecting some of these cables to use the cables for their own purposes.
Commuters and drivers express fear due to the poor visibility caused by the lack of lighting systems on the road.
Behind me is the Achimota-Kisseman stretch, and as you can see, the entire place is pitch black. If you are seeing lights behind me, then they are coming from oncoming cars that are moving into the community. This is the situation that commuters and drivers have to deal with due to the lack of street lights on the stretch, a situation they say is adversely affecting their livelihood here. Now, recently, complaints have been raised by residents due to the increasing armed robbery attacks in the area. We'll speak to some of them and get their concerns on this disturbing issue.
Party here early by 5:30 in the morning. But before I reach here, I hear say people are cut me from my bag like this, so I couldn't stretch myself. But I hold my phone. But before I realize, some people are with a bush, so they rub their phone, so that they rub their phone and get inside the bush again. So after some time now, if I go back, I don't want make the not to cut too much before I pass here.
The lights has got spoiled for almost decades. You understand? And at times it causes someone accidents, and then also picking up some people their phones and all that. At times they can snatch your bags and all that. So we are pleading for the government to just make the lights for us. That's all.
Was apparently making a call, and there was this motor rider, about two motor riders following them. All of a sudden, the lady was shouting. The only thing we can say is her phone has been snatched. The street light is supposed to be fixed, so that at least the place will be bright and brighter for it to be limited on crime.
Bedo you all na kaini. Si ko nye gbenu fin wodun. Gbenu fin re na July amen ju ko nye phone na me shayo de light gbenu. Wo sana me bom aban bom de na ekwa ne ke ma ji agbaji ano to fin awo. Si je wonye wote si wa ba vote aka mene one pin street light can be a fine. Or sana me bomre anwo. Gbenu fin wodu na no ne ya no. Ye Ghana kra na me nyemo no kwa mo sika so ameyo. One pin ne towo. Or sana me ko jogo anwo. Yeah.
3 days ago, and anyone ran about. Some certain woman passing by, and one of man come out from Achimota Forest here on the left side, coming towards Achimota Hospital, police station. The man hold the woman, pulling him go to forest. Luckily, there's a motorbike coming, and the woman has been shouting, and the motorbike come, and the man left the lady, and the lady found the road and goes to the bush.
Speaking to ChannelOne News, security analyst Adib Sani highlighted some factors influencing criminal activities in the area.
Before criminals strike, as a criminal researcher, 3 things are taken into consideration: the motive, the means, and the opportunity. So for the motive, obviously they need money, they need your belongings, okay? But now when we talk about the means, whether they have the capacity to do so, yes, indeed, because the environment gives them that unique opportunity to be able to come after you. Then the opportunity, it is dark, there's no form of security there, the street lights are not functioning, so they have the opportunity as well. And it looks like the criminals have packed bag and baggage, and they've moved to the Kisseman stretch, okay? So I'm not surprised this is happening, all right? Unfortunately, it has been happening for some time now, because the first time I received the complaints was about 3 years ago. That is why it is critical that immediately the police acts together with perhaps the intelligence agencies to stop this once and for all.
He also advised road users to exercise caution regarding their own security.
The greater responsibility lies on us to exercise a great deal of discretion so far as our personal security is concerned, even though the security services also have an important role to play. Unfortunately, a lot of these happen. People don't report to the police because they feel the police is handicapped, the police is incapable of arresting these criminals. But by constantly reporting, it helps prove the severity of the issue. I mean, recently a friend of mine was robbed. He didn't report to the police. I asked why. He asked to what end. I think that is wrong. We need to report to the police. We need to share important information with them. And collectively, they'll be able to make a better sense of what is going on. And hopefully, they will be able to, arrest these criminals.
Efforts by ChannelOne News to reach authorities responsible for maintaining these facilities have proven futile.
For the proper functioning of a community, the provision of social amenities is pivotal. And for the people within the Kisseman and Achimota environs, their call is simple. They want authorities to fix the 40 street lights on this stretch. And for areas where there are none, they want some installed immediately. Reporting for ChannelOne News, my name is Ejibi Biafe Akente.